You're listening to KFWB News Talk 980. My name is Les Brown, and we come your way from 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock. I'm a motivational speaker. You can check me out on YouTube. You put in Les Brown with one S, and you'll see me in my element there. When I get fired up, I'll make a paraplegic jump up and run. I don't play. Let me share this with you. We're talking about business ideas, and you know this is never a shortage of money. It's just a shortage of thinking, just a shortage of ideas. And we're talking about a young lady by the name of Susan Burkasic, and she got a job, and she's a single mom of 3, and she told the kids that she'd got this job, if you're just tuning in, and she just finished serving them some homemade soup, which they love, and her 5-year-old daughter, Helena, said, why you got to go to work? Because she has to commute for 3 hours, and she would have to have a nanny, and so little Helena said, why don't you just stay home and make soup? And so Susan took that to heart, stayed home, and that idea came to her at a crucial time in her life. She thought about spending more time with the kids, and she leveraged her stocks in her home and got a loan and went to an accountant and said, show me how I can pay this off in 36 months, and did that, and then went into business. And, you know, she generated over $200,000 with that one idea. She's not paying herself any salary yet. See, during the tough times, you put it in your pocket. During the hard times, the good times you put it in your pocket, the hard times you put it in your heart. When I started out as a speaker, I used to have my office in the Penobscot building on the 21st floor. I slept on the floor of the Penobscot building. I bathed in the sink down the hall. My office was my home. This is true. And a guy named Larry DeAngie, he has a book called Pursue Your Passion. We were pursuing our dream, and we didn't have enough money to have an office and have a place to stay too. Now, this is several years ago. But who'd have thought, when we were laying and sleeping on the floor in the Penobscot building and bathing in the sink down the hall and ducking and hiding in the closet before the janitorial staff got there. Out of that idea that I would eventually produce specials for public television. I did over 8 of them. Out of that idea, I would be selected to do a talk show. Out of that idea, I get over 3,000 requests a year and to spoken around the world. Who would have thought anybody saw us at that time sleeping on the floor of the Penobscot building, the 21st floor? I liked the 21st floor because my favorite number is 7, and 3 times 7 is 21. That my life would be where it is right now, talking to you, had I not been willing to take that chance. See, a lot of people won't take a chance. They want to get into a business and just start making money right away. It's not like that. It's a honeymoon. Things, they look so good and promising, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, things will happen. Murphy's Law shows up. Say, hello, how are you? Oh, you don't know me? You're about to become familiar with me. They call me Murphy. And what they say about me is that if anything can go wrong, it will. And at the worst possible moment. Have you ever had that experience? I want to know how you've dealt with Murphy, how you dealt with creating a way out of no way. What motivated you? What inspired you saying, I just got to do this? What book, what business idea that's in you that you've been pregnant with and you haven't done anything with, and it just won't let you go? One of the things that I've said to myself, I don't want to go. I will not go to my grave with any regrets. They did a study, Cornell University. The study indicated, interviewing senior citizens in their 80s, over 96% said they were suffering with regret. They had ideas and things that they thought about doing, and now they're going to their graves not knowing whether or not they have the ability to do those things. They didn't even try, or either they made some feeble attempt and it didn't work out, and they just decided, oh, that's not for me. Let me share something with you. 8 out of 10 millionaires filed bankruptcy. 8 out of 10. Walt Disney filed bankruptcy 7 times. He filed bankruptcy 7 times and had 2 nervous breakdowns. Come on. Let me tell you something. As you look at your goals, as you look at your dreams, Don't say, well, if I had the money. No. There are people like me that started it with no money. What's most important is your commitment. You say, when you make the commitment, don't try and figure out how you're going to do it. That's what caused me to procrastinate for 14 years and waste valuable time. How is none of your business? Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts will be established. In all thy ways acknowledge him, and he shall direct thy path. If you make the commitment, the how will come. If you make the commitment, doors will open that you did not see. When you make the commitment, you'll begin to attract the people. You'll begin to attract the money. Things will happen that you cannot anticipate sitting on the sidelines. I'm telling you, you've got to get out here and be a player. Most people are spectators. Yes, they are. I was one of them for 14 years. And there are three primary reasons why people are spectators for the most part and don't live their dreams and are living their fears. Number one, like I was, most people don't believe in themselves. A study has indicated that 75% of Harvard graduates identify lack of belief in themselves being the number one impediment to them pursuing their dreams. Number two, most people don't know what they have going for them. They disregard the compliments they get about their talents and their gifts, those things that come so easily for them. People told me about my voice, my ability to make people laugh. They said, your laughter is funny, you've got personality, you've got passion. And I disregarded that. It was no big deal. I do this every day for nothing. So most people don't know what they have going for them. And number two, most people don't know how to gain access to the people that will pay them for what they know. Most people don't know how to make money with their talents, with their personality, with their passion, with their ideas, with their writings, with their work, with their leadership, with their drive, with those things that turn them on. But Susan listened to her child, Helena, and she decided she was going to come out and bring her soup, and she's in business for herself. I want to know, what are the things that you came up with? What is it that you thought about and you said, I'm going to bank on me? I had a friend who said, she said she will never be laid off again. I said, why? She said, because I like myself too much to lay myself off. She has created her own job. In other words, she's an entrepreneur. I want to know, what ideas have you been looking at? And you decided to act, you decided to suck it up, you decided, well, I don't have the money, don't have all the things I want to have, don't have the marketing dollars, don't have the business expertise, but I'm going to bet on me. I'm going to believe in me. I have got to do this. I've got to test my dream. No test, no testimony. I want you to call me and let me know and give me awareness of what it is that you're doing right now so that you can inspire someone. The number to call is 888-539-2980. That's 888-539-2980. Oh, by the way, you know the LA first ever spring fair that's taking place on tomorrow? We won't be there because there's a 40% chance of rain. Wow. I'm going to miss you. No. And those of you that were planning on coming, thank you so much for your willingness to come. But because of the electrical equipment and the inclement weather, we won't be there. But we probably have another event where I'll be able to see you personally. And I was looking forward to doing that. Well, but we won't be there tomorrow. So tell the friends that you know, the people who are going to try and sneak in free at 2 o'clock. Okay, we won't be there. You sneak in and I won't be there. So where's Mrs. Baby Brown's baby boy? He's at the station. So because of the weather, we won't be there. But thank you so much. So I encourage you anyhow to go out. It's going to be going on from the 8th until the 17th, and Monday and Tuesday it's going to be dark. Listen, I want to hear from you. Let's talk about your dream. Talk about this leap. I believe as you look at life, you got to become a risk taker. Leap and grow your wings on the way down. I want to hear from you. What are you doing? The number to call is 888-539-2980. How is it that you're living your dream? What are you doing and what motivated you to do it? 888-539-2980. My name is Les Brown. You're listening to KFWB News Talk 980.